There's a chair that people claim is so dangerous it shouldn't even be displayed. Not because it's sharp, not because it's radioactive, but because it's supposedly connected to a demonic activity and a real case that became famous for one reason. A defense team tried to use demonic possession in court, which is a bold legal strategy. I'm not Joe. I cover real objects, real cases, and the kind of stories where the facts are weird enough before anyone even adds the supernatural part. Today's object is known as the Devil's Rocking Chair. The chair is mostly common connected to a case from Connecticut that became widely known as The Devil Made Me Do It, kind of thing. This story is often linked to Ed and Lorraine Warren, two of the most famous paranormal investigators in American pop culture. Look them up, they will blow your mind. According to the claims, the chair became associated with disturbing activity connected to the case, enough that even eventually became a haunted object. People warned others not to sit in, and you already know where this is going, because the chair didn't just stay a story, it became a collectible, just like a Pokemon card. In 2019, Zak Bagans, host of Ghost Adventures, purchased the Devil's Rocking Chair from the Warrens' collection, and reports said the price was around 67,000 US dollars, which means at some point someone looked at a chair believed to be cursed and still thought, yes, that's worth $67,000, is it? How is this even worth that much money? The chair is displayed at Bargain's Haunted Museum in Las Vegas. If you're ever in the area, check it out. It's pretty interesting to see. So, now you've got the perfect setup. A famous haunted object, a public exhibit, and thousands of curious people who definitely behave calmly around cursed items. After the chair was introduced as an exhibit, Baggins publicly claimed there were disturbing incidents connected to it. Reports including things like multiple people experiencing intense emotional reactions, including uncontrollable crying, and someone collapsing near where it was displayed. That's crazy. And eventually, Baggins said he closed the chair's exhibit, suggesting it was connected to frightening events that followed him, even at home, which is exactly the type of thing that keeps a haunted object legend alive. Because it's one thing to say, this chair is cursed. It's another thing to say, we displayed it, and then shut it down. That's the part people don't get. Now, here's where we stay honest. The confirmed facts are, the chair exists, it's in Zak's museum in Las Vegas, it's connected to the Warren's haunted object, Baggins bought it and planned to display it, and he closed the exhibit after reporting the incidents. But the curse part, that's where things get disputed, because intense reactions in a haunted museum aren't exactly rare. People walk in expecting fear, dread, something to happen, right? And the human brain is incredibly helpful at providing that experience. Also, a rocking chair is still just a chair. It doesn't have teeth. It does not chase you. It doesn't even move quickly. So, if something is going on here, it's not because the chair is physically dangerous. But here's what keeps the story alive. It's not just online rumor. It's the fact that the chair is repeatedly treated like something that needs special handling. It's described as part of a case that inspired major media attention, and it's displayed as an artifact of that story. And most importantly, it's one of those objects where nobody says, I'm going to sit in it just to prove a point, because even skeptics don't like tempting fate for no reason, especially not for a chair. So maybe it's psychological, maybe it's suggestion, maybe it's just an object that got absorbed into a famous story and never escaped it. Or maybe, unfortunately, it earned reputation, because if it's just a chair, why did the exhibit get shut down at all? If you want more real objects with real cases and unresolved claims, you'll like what comes next.